We are running out of time. What are you going to do with the time you have left? I say that if you don't reposition yourself, you could miss the best time in your life, in this season of life. Because we have got to change the way we think. We have got to change the way we function. We have got to change the way we deal with issues. And the reason that you have to begin to reposition the way you think and the way you function and the way you feel is that we many times are stuck between the lines of limited thinking and limited people and limited ideas and limited philosophies. And there's something creative down inside of you saying, let there be. You need to walk into a situation where you've been locked up and tied up and tangled up and say, let there be light, let there be healing, let there be books, let there be change in this city. You have tried 4 or 5 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things. Each you worked on 90 days or so and then said it doesn't work. How can you be a leader with a 90-day test? Of course it didn't work. You didn't stick to it long enough. You didn't fight hard enough. You didn't do what it took to win. And rather than to correct it and get it right, you walked away from it and tried something else. And for the last 10, 15 years of your life, you've been on the run from one thing to the next thing to the next thing, trying to make all this stuff work. Stop it. Stand still. You have to have the courage to live with the pressure and the criticism. New levels bring new devils. You have to be tough. You have to be tough to be able to stand it. It's tough for keeping your kids encouraged while you secretly worried to death yourself. It's tough for getting ready for a birthday and don't have a birthday gift. It's tough of not being able to get the light bill paid and the water bill paid.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello.
We are back. Jojo, look what my t-shirt said. Nobody's stupid here.
Nobody's stupid in this place, my dear. Nobody's stupid here.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever your time zone is. This is your girl, Muku Oloma Agu on the table talk with my co-host is here.
And this is your queen, the one and only, Jojo. How y'all doing, my people?
Hey,
I hope
everybody.
you're ready.
Hey, everybody. So, this is it here, okay? I got a link on my page, and I'm going to put this link on the other page. This is it. If you want to participate in this conversation, you want to be able to comment and you go to my personal page. If we are not friends, you might not be able to comment on my page. If you want to send requests and you go to my private page, you might not be able to access it as well. So therefore, I have the link. I'm about to tag the link on the program right now. Just click on that program. It will take you directly to our Let's Talk About It with Muku page. It will take you directly to that page. So if you on sorry. So if you on I'm sorry sorry. So if you on directly. So what I'm going to do, Jojo, just be telling them I will mute myself because I want to post the link on the comment bar for people to be able to click on that link to access the program. So by me clicking on this, I'm echoing. Okay, guys, I'm back.
I think I was able to.
So that's a link right there. It said, let's talk about it with Muku. That's our online TV. So if you want to be able to comment and you go in on, you you go in on Healthy Muku, you're not going to be able to get through in like commenting or something like that unless you follow my page. So please, guys, do us the honor to, click that link that says, the link right there. Let's talk about it. You'll be able to access our beloved sister, Stacey Rose. How are you? How are you, sister? Big sister, our celebrity. How are you? Welcome to our show, guys. Please share the live, invite your friends. We have a very important topic today, and I'm gonna post the topic. Oh Jesus, I'm gonna post the topic, and then yeah, we can discuss it. Okay, so the topic is long distance commitment in long distance relationship. Ooh, commitment in long distance relationship. Hmm. So I'm about to post it right here so we can have it across the screen and then we can talk about it. So Jojo, just go ahead. It's a new week. It's a weekend rather. So why do this?
Hello, 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 my beautiful people. We are here again to talk. If you want to get your input in, even by text or anything, we will get you involved. That's why we are here for every one of us to, talk and share on what on our mind. And we're talking about long distance. We have a lot of our friends, relatives, family members that in long distance relationships. If you are one of those, how you think you make it work, how difficult it is, how easy it is, whatever on your mind, we are going to talk about it today. For me, I know that's one of the difficult things. I don't know, you never say never, but I don't know if I'm able to do it. Because I like for my man to be right in my nose, but sometimes things happen. So when that situation happen where you end up having your husband or your boyfriend or your partner away from you, living in another place for whatever reason that you guys are decided on, how does it work for you? How you make it spicy? How you make the fire burning? I mean, is this something that easy to do, or is this something that can never work? Is this something that can work? If you have any input, we will be listening to you. But this is a topic that we have to talk about because we have a lot of our brothers and sisters that have long distance relationship, and we should be able to talk about it because maybe a brother or sister here might learn one or two things from you and be able to put it into that relationship. Okay? Maybe Muku is on mute.
Yeah, so definitely, yes, Josephine is right. We have had a lot of people. Oh, I don't know. We should talk. Maybe people have had experiences with long distance relationship and it did not work out. What did you guys do? What did you guys put into play and all of that? So, engage and guys, let's share the life. With our contacts, our Facebook fans. Let's just share the live in our Vera groups if we can. And we want. Oh, geez. I'm sorry. I keep getting a feedback from my phone. I don't know what's going on here. So, yeah. So let's share the live and let's talk about it, Josephine. So, what do you think? Okay, when we talk about long distance relationship here, we're not only talking about in Africa. We can do in the United States. The person could be in another state. You understand? So when we're talking about long distance relationship here, we're not talking about Africa only. We're talking about you could be in Minnesota, you got a boyfriend in Philadelphia or a partner in Philadelphia. You could be in any state, or you could be in UK and you have your girlfriend or your boyfriend in the US. So we're not just only talking about that. But I would say, right, from my experience, they are never committed. They are never committed. I don't care how you will be committed to the relationship. One thing I tell people, we women, we are committed. We are committed. We are committed people. When we say we are committed, trust and believe we are committed people. So for me, I say it will never, they will never, I will be committed, but he will never be committed. He will never be committed to the relationship. I know sometimes to talk about commitment, we're thinking, oh yeah, you will be having an affair. Oh, obviously, obviously, you far away. How he will keep himself? We women, we can keep ourselves. So for me, I say it will never work. So I will pause while Josephine talk.
Well, I disagree with you in the fact that they will never be committed. It is true. I agree with you in the sense that the woman, the ladies are able to be committed or keep themselves for a long time, years, if they decide to do that. It's very difficult with the men. It's very, very difficult with the men. But I disagree in the fact that I'm sure there are some committed men out there who maybe out of 1,000, maybe one or two or three. I sure there is. So I don't want to say never that all relationships, all long distance relationship, the men always cheat. And I know all some of the relationship long distance, the women cheat too. The women cheat too. But we're just talking about majority of the time when it comes to who do it most, the men do it most. But I want to believe there are some faithful men out there. There are some men who are very committed. I believe that there are men that in long distance relationship are able to be committed to that relationship.
So
But
guys,
I know it's a difficult thing. It is very, very, very difficult because even when you and your partner living together, you live in the same place, in the same home. It is difficult these days, especially for the world we live in right now. Where women show themselves are men, men show themselves are women. People will do whatever it takes, even the things they don't like. They will do it just to mess up or damage another person's relationship. These things are going all over. So it's not easy now. It is not easy. If it is not easy for the ones that are living together, however, the ones that are living far away.
I agree with you. That's what I tell people. I say in state, they're not committed. They're not behind closed door. They will be committed. It's not possible. So then, my question, if you see the description up there, if you are in a relationship, how long do you intend to continue a long distance relationship? To maintain a long distance relationship. How can you maintain a long distance relationship?
First of all, I would like to say first of all, the long distance relationship you're talking about, there are some long distance relationships that are not by choice. Some of them will wish that they are living together, but they are away, maybe because of documents. That's the reason why they're away. But maybe the question you asking now, if you had the choice, you have the opportunity to be with your partner, but you make that decision or you make that choice, you have decided on that to be live in two different states or two different countries. If you have the choice and you can just decided to do that, I think that's what you're talking about, right?
Yes, but the thing is that you commit love, you can find love anywhere, right?
Exactly.
You can travel, a woman can travel to Africa and meet a man. A woman can travel to Europe and meet a man. You can find love anywhere. You decide, well, I want to date this person, and you see it's working conversation, phone conversation, and other conversation, and you feel a belief is working. You know, how long can you maintain that? How long you think you can maintain that? Okay, take for example, this person living in Europe. He opportune, he privileged to fly to the US. He don't need visa, right? You living in the US, you are privileged and opportune to fly to the to Europe. You don't need visa as an American citizen, right? So how long can you fly back and forth to maintain a relationship? So let's talk about you being in the US, you have a partner back in Africa. Maybe you were going out and you got resettled to the US. You came to live to the US. How long can you be here before you and your partner decide to join? How long can you maintain that relationship being apart from him? Being apart.
Well,
Hmm.
as for me, I'm really not the long distance kind of person,
Hmm.
but you never know what will come your way. Especially, I'm about to be one of the hottest singer on the block, so I don't know what will happen tomorrow. I don't know tomorrow what will happen in the future if my future husband will come from another place. But honestly, I'm one of the person who ready. Um, don't know if I want to do something like that. Even though I'm open, but I don't know if I want to because I'm the person who want my relationship right here. But I'm talking about those who far away. I feel like if you guys really love one another and you're talking and the other person in another place and you all have the opportunity to get to one another at any time, I feel like within 3 months, you guys should be able to decide who moving or who not moving, or else who what will you guys want to sit for 1 year apart when you're able to move for one another, and when you want a long distance relationship start like that, that's something you guys want to talk about first before even getting into it, to see who waiting to move. Is someone waiting to move? Because when you guys don't talk about it, it just go by your feelings and just jump into the relationship. When you guys get in the middle, who want to move? And then where the problem come in. At that time, the both of you have created a whole lot of feelings for one another. Can you slow down the noise, man? Y'all have created a lot of feelings for one another. So when you get into a relationship with somebody that are distant, that's one of the first things. Do I want to move? Will you be willing to move? That's something you guys want to talk about. Even though these days people don't tell the truth, they will say the lies just to get to where they want to get to. But I feel like if you guys really love one another, I think 3 months is enough.
In case you don't have control over it, so Josephine, take for example, you have a husband or you have a boyfriend or relationship back in Africa, and you came here. You and this person relationship has been going on for years, maybe 3, 4 years. You love each other. So because you're here, and in 3 months' time, you can get the person to come. You leave the person. Will you leave the person?
Well, that's one of the things you have to consider when you're trying to get into the a long distance relationship, because you are not the one making the paperwork or approving the paperwork. So when you
Mhm.
get into the relationship, you have to get it in mind that it might take 3 years, it might take 2 months, it might take 5 months, it might take 5 years. Are you
Mhm.
ready to do that sacrifice? Because no matter what, the both of you, one of you should be able to move up and down. Okay, one of you should be able, so just in case it is because of the paperwork that the both of you cannot be together, whoever has the assets of going up and down should be able to go up and down, even though it's difficult, but you should be able to make the move to go up and down. But then you getting into this a long distance, you should know those are the things that come. So don't just get there and say, "Oh, we've been talking for 3 months, and you it's about time, and the paperwork going through. I can't take it no more." So you have to be considering things like that when you get into a long distance. That it might take 5 years, it might take 3 years. So when you get into it, that's something you have to be very patient about.
Yeah, yeah, but now at this present moment, I cannot afford to do a long distance relationship if I have to date. If I was dating, you know, I will not be able to do it anymore. Is I think it's just too much. It's just too much because number one, long distance relationship, it helps you. It helps with trust, and a lot of times we have trust issue, Jojo. A lot of times, a lot of us have trust issue. You call a woman. Men do that too. You call a woman, you can't get a woman. Where are you? Why are you not answering your phone? What you are doing? The same thing goes to us. If I call my boyfriend or my husband, he doesn't answer my phone call, I will start thinking. I mean, long distance relationship is just too much. I don't know if I was dating, I didn't have a partner. I don't think I can do long distance relationship anymore. It wouldn't work
As
for
for
me.
me, I feel like if you are a very jealous person, or if you are a jealous person, long distance relationship is not something you want to put your hands into.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because a lot of things will be going on your mind. It is possible that you will call the person and the person ready cannot get to the phone at that time, not because that they're cheating, but because you're jealous. You will start thinking different, and that could ruin your relationship. So if you're
Put it
not jealous,
separate.
you don't, yeah, if you're
Mhm.
not jealous, you don't want to I don't know, it's on low. If you're not jealous, you don't want to get into the long distance relationship, because it won't go nowhere, because there are times where you will not get the person, you know. So I don't think that's something a jealous person want to get into.
Yes,
But if I will have to get into something like that, I feel like the person should be financially equipped to be ready to fly me around, because like I said, I'm not into the long distance relationship. So if I'm the one able to fly here and there, I will want for us to be able to fly me up and down. Okay, so I would be hoping that if I do something like that, the person will be able to transport me back and forth, and I can help in that. But if I find someone who cannot do it at all, and hey, I have 3 children, I don't think I'll be taking my money all the time running up and down, because I don't think I can afford it, and I'll be honest. So I don't think I want to get into a relationship where I know the person will not be able to transport me back and forth. That would just, away from each other. That's a problem. It's a big problem. So, going and meeting and spicing it up, it helps a little bit. And I feel like when you guys in a long distance relationship, a day shouldn't pass for you guys not to talk. Not only a day, you guys should be able to talk over 4 or 5 times a day.
Mhm.
Honestly, you guys should be able to talk, and you should be ready to pick up your call most of the time. So
Even
I
even
feel
i-
like,
and even if you cannot talk at that moment, text
yes. Hmm.
or don't ignore the call. It becomes a problem. It becomes a
Yeah.
problem. Yes. So for me, anybody can say, "Well, you can't be committed," but I will be committed. But the man will not be committed. He won't be
Yeah.
committed. He won't be committed.
Yeah, in long distance relationship, cheating is cheating. So you can say, oh, in long distance right now, let me eat something on the side. When you
Mm-hmm.
want to get into something like that, that's something you have to get your mind ready for. You got to
Mm-hmm.
be prepared for it. Like I said, some people just jump into it because they just want a relationship or whatever. But down the line, will you be able to go? Because when you are getting in the relationship, you know that the relationship you are getting into, it is long distance.
Mm-hmm.
It is long distance. So for you to come a little on and say, you know what, I'm tired, you're not coming here, well, that's something you should have considered before getting into it. So whenever you decide to get into something like that, you should be somebody who able to be committed, hold yourself until you get to your partner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I can. So another question with the whole topic. Can we women or men, should I say is women or men, are we single because we are attracted to the wrong people? People say,
Well, a lot of people are single for different reasons. Okay. And I feel like a lot of people are single, or relationships are breaking up because people are not coming with their real self.
mm-hmm,
Okay, when someone fall in love with another person, they fall in love with their character, they fall in love with who they are. And I know in relationship, the both party coming from different places. So of course you guys will have misunderstanding, argue over stuff. That's a whole different thing. But if you are married to somebody and the character that you married into is not actually that person, you know, that's I feel like that most of the time that's what causing the single or the breakup right now. Because other people know that, okay, I want that girl or I want that man, and they come in it with a different person. They don't come in it with them. And the person, the person fall in love with that person you went with. So when that person walk away and another person is there, that's not the person the one, you know, and that make people not to trust people. Because when you get to start dating someone and they tell you who they are and swearing and making commitment to you, and then later you find out that person you trusted let you down so bad. Some people are not strong enough to want to just move on with life. You know, it take their time. They don't trust people. They even bring the past into because anything the new person said, they want to compare it with the old person, and that ruin your new relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. So, like I said, a lot of times people come in the relationship with for different reasons. Everybody, there's a trending a conversation going on with this soccer player that transfer all his worth to his mom's account. We open conversating here. Let's talk about this, right? Was he wrong or was he right to do that? And I believe I stand to be corrected, right? I'm a woman, you're a woman. Men, come and defend yourself. Well, I want to believe, I think they were married for 2 years, right? I think it was 2 or 3 years.
I don't know how
They,
many years.
they have not been married for that long, but they were married. So, what you think would have triggered him to do that? People like, oh, he should know he's married. Once you marry, is this, that's wickedness, that's this. But I tell you, let me say it from my point of view as a woman. I know people will clap back at me right now and say, okay, Muku, in case you marry your husband, do that to you. Remember now, look at the years my husband and myself have been together. What's the struggle has been? Where did we come from before we got to where we are, right? And this guy, I saw, I read a little article about him. He struggled. He came from nowhere to be to where he was. And I think it was infidelity and there was a rape allegation against him. Let me learn. And I don't know where the divorce came from. But when they went into divorce, the wife requested to take half of his worth. So I'm thinking now, I say, sometimes people date those celebrities because of the worth. I stand to be corrected, right? Most especially celebrities' marriages. A lot of celebrity marriages are not out of love. You're on a big name. I want to be on top. I want to do this. But I'll tell you, if that were my son, maybe my son detected that, oh, this woman was just in my marriage for what she want, married to me because she wanted something or I found her something. I would do that. Even if I did, I would give my son access to my account. Even if I did, son, transfer everything in it. If she's in a marriage, she didn't come there with good intention. If she have children for you, guess what? Take care of your children from that account. You don't necessarily have to be. But I agree with you though. If she came in there for a different reason or she cheated on him, they were not dating for a long time. Did it sound a prenup? Because if they were together for a long time, his worth would have been in her name, isn't it?
Yep.
Right? So did
Yep.
it sound a prenup? Because a lot of celebrity come to tell you, say, what I got you meet me with is mine. What you got is yours. So let me hear your view. Let me hear your view on this.
Well, with the question you asked, it's hard to answer because I don't know the situation, but I feel like in my belief, when you are married, you guys should be able to whatever you make and the other person make, you guys should be able to put it together.
They
Now,
two shall become
if
one.
if the other person is going in with another intention, that's something that only God will know, and maybe later on the other person find it out.
Mhm.
But if it was something where the both of them in it for love, That's a whole other thing. So I don't
Mhm.
know. Maybe there's something that make him to do that.
Exactly.
He probably felt like she was just behind him for his money.
Mhm.
Okay. But if he noticed something like that, he should have just walked away from it.
Mhm.
But again, some people are very good at highly
Pretending.
the person they
Pretending.
are.
Mhm.
Okay, they are really good at it. But the problem is, all the time they were together, she know that he makes a lot of money.
Mhm.
Where she think he was putting his money?
Mhm. That's what I'm saying. She didn't have access to. She didn't have access to his wealth
So
because
she
it was.
should understand, because that means
Uh-huh.
that if she were not seeing that money into her accounts where they were putting together, then she knew that something up. She knew that
Mhm.
he was keeping it somewhere. So if
Mhm.
he was keeping it somewhere, there was a reason why he was keeping it somewhere. And maybe she felt like, oh, we married. When the time comes, I'm going to get it. So this situation is really difficult because a truth marriage, or rather truth marriage, they should be able to, whatever he earns should be hers. But I don't know how truthful the marriage was. I don't know what the reason he took that step. You know, she probably went in to not be the real her, or he just somebody who I can't, I don't know.
So, guys, I got everybody here watching me, but what y'all could do, if y'all can just put a comment and say, "Hey, I'm here," or "Hi," we'll be able to recognize you on the screen. But we're looking at our phones. We see all of you guys here. But if you guys don't comment, Jojo and I would not be able to see you guys and welcome you. So, I seen some people here watching. Just say hi for the benefit of us, me and Jojo, to be able to
Yeah.
see you, because once you comment, it appears on the screen. We are not going live from our cell phone. We're going live from a desktop. So we have the comment section. So just say hi to us, or "Hi ladies," and we'll be able to recognize you. Hey Milfa, welcome Milfa. You see there? Milfa comment. We recognize her. So if you don't comment, we wouldn't be able to recognize you. I see Simran, I see Deborah, I see Wenwu and Alfred, everybody. So you just comment hi and we'll be able to recognize you. So this is what we're talking about here. The topic is commitment in a long distance relationship, which of course I disagree. There's no way a man, I don't know, men, I don't know who can be committed in a long distance relationship. Men right at the next door to you, they laying out right in the bed with you, they're not committed. They're not far play. They will be committed. Mm-mm. I disagree to that. And secondly, we're talking about this famous celebrities that transfer all his wealth into his mother's name. Was he wrong or was he right? For me, I said number one, if he and this woman was together for so long, she would have had access to his wealth. She would have had access to his wealth. Then he wouldn't have gone to his bank account or transfer it in his mother's name, because I don't know what country it is. I'm not too much into soccer, so I don't follow it. But I just saw the I'm in a chat group, family chat group in Nigeria, and everybody was talking about it. And last night, even my brother-in-law JB was like, "What you think?" I'm like, "The woman right." Milfa was like, "Well, I said the woman right." Me, I just said she right. It could be my son. If any woman come in my son's life just because of what he have, and he think it's love, and later on realize it, he got right, to do it to save himself, because he came from nowhere to be where he is. Some people just come behind celebrity to get what they can get out of the celebrity, and that is so unfair. That is so unfair. So once it was a genuine love and they were together for so long, she would have had access to his account. Maybe I think they were married for 2 years, and maybe, I don't know, infidelity. I think I heard he cheated before, he was charged for rape, or he was accused. All of that was going on in the marriage. But if I was the one, I know the pastors then watching me, the prayer warriors then watching me. If I have an account, Malachi gonna have access to it for the rest of his life. When anything like that occur, he got what transfer into your mommy account, my son. You're not gonna come and rip me off. We see celebrities. Look at what's his name. What's the celebrity name? Recently, I forgotten his name. His girlfriend. They're just girlfriend and boyfriend. And I think they were breaking up, or he locked her out. I was listening to this on the breakfast show. And he didn't want her. He locked her out of there. He changed the lock on her. Just boyfriend and girlfriend. She went to court to sue him for his property. What's that? What's that? I was listening to that on the Breakfast Club. So let's welcome these people. Summer Holly favorite Dennis, welcome. I guess the guy has seen what other celebrities are going through doing a divorce. Of course. You know what? I would just date him. I would date him for all the, I would date him, maybe sacrifice and just have a child, one or two for him. And I will put in a divorce. Then I would be able to get something. People do that. There are wickedness in high places. A lot of people, a lot of young girls nowadays do not go into marriages or relationship. They go into what they can get from there. That's why they go into Jojo. So let's put some comment up here so everybody can read it. Milfa say, "Hey, I'm here. Welcome, Mayfa. Milfa and someone.
Welcome, 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 Summer.
If you want to read the comment too, you can just go ahead and read it. Someone say, I guess the guy has seen what other celebrities are going through doing a divorce. Sometimes you got to be proactive. You got to be proactive. You have to be ahead. Let me tell you, you always have to be ahead. I had a friend. This guy, my good friend, he dating this girl. The girl telling him, oh, I on birth control. All because she want trap him, she like him, and he just wanted them to date. So he's like, Moko, she told me she's pregnant, but she told me she was on birth control. The first thing I told you and the woman are married, you're sleeping, you're already wrong. The first thing you should have been one step ahead, even though you're on birth control, use your condom. Then you wouldn't be in the predicament that you are in. You already not commit sin, you born a baby. Why you must go tell the woman to go take it or that another sin right there to kill him or be? So he was proactive. He knew definitely what. And like I said, there's no way you'll be married to a woman or a man for a year or two and don't know his behavior and don't know if he likes you or love you. Because likeness is different thing. He like her. Oh man, the man's a celebrity. I will be well known. I will get famous now. If she even go for an interview, you know that how much money she come get because the man told her worth. Let her just interview her. She rich.
Of
You
course.
understand? So
But there's something about this. She should know something because if you know your husband make a lot of money, he makes a lot of money. Okay, didn't
there
she
you
see the
go.
money somewhere that she
See,
had
Choco,
access to?
you see, Choco, what she said? Hey, she's staying with me, and as a boy, man, you got two boys too, sis. Nobody coming
Yep,
in your son's life to news them. We as parents, we're struggling with our boys, making sure. Look at you. You make sure your children go to soccer practice every season game. Your kids are involved in a different season: basketball, soccer, football, American football, all of that. Today or tomorrow, these kids start playing high school football, high school basketball, high school soccer, go to college, NBA drive, start to make money. That struggle you struggle, winter, summer, your cat stay. You think you want a woman to can't use your son? No way. That Choco said right here, she said, hey y'all, as a boy, man, I feel it's a good move. But if it was my daughter, I would be pissed. Yeah. And mention my daughter, I would be pissed. But my son, no. Mm-mm. He was right. Anybody want to come for me today? Oh, Taco. Hey. I was talking about the story about this girlfriend thing. It was Taco Wolf. His girlfriend. You know Taco Wolf is a celebrity. He get his own money. He want his girlfriend. She's get out of my apartment, get out of my house. She won't sue the man for half of his property. You see how women come in your life? So she thought now, being with him, she would have gotten pregnant to have a child, or she would have
hmm,
convinced him with the sex to marry her. But none of that happened, and he got fed up with her. What did he do? Want to take him to court? You stupid. You see how women come in people's life, son's life? Oh, my sister, then yeah, like God's son. Y'all don't let nobody play with our boys, so nobody must mess down with our son. Then we're not messing down with nobody's son. Nobody must mess down with our son. Then, they other medical, they other doctor, your doctor. Man, the other doctor can ray. That's a plan when I will say you. It's so hard to be. It's so hard to believe that they were married for 3 years with his assets under his mom. There you go.
exactly. That's what I said. Something wrong.
There you go. There you go. I cannot say wrong or right with all knowing the
The
circumstances,
circumstances.
but if she's going to have the kids and if he earned that money while they were together. You see, prenup. They were not together when I bought her money 3 years. I bought being a celebrity more than 3 years. They were not together. Me, he read. Me, my bank account right now got tomorrow I die. Malika will be on it. Malika become a senator, a mayor, a governor, or president because you were born here. Papa, put your assets, put your money in your my account after putting your account. Money that even if I dead at your account, nobody go me inside here. Nobody can me play with our son here. Women arguing, oh, he know he was married. So what?
No.
You see? 3 years? You think if me and my husband together for this long, bank account, you think when I have access to it and she never had access to it? Oh no. If that child support, he will pay the child support. What's the big deal? He will pay it, but you're not taking my money, you're not taking my assets.
Like he said, I agree. I totally agree with everything he just said over there. And
It's
then
from
if he was
Morocco,
with her
yeah.
for 3 years, I'm sure
Mhm.
he was the provider. Even if she came to take his money or whatever the situation is, I'm sure there was some sign that he saw that making to do that. He
Mhm.
knows that he's a celebrity. When you
Mhm.
see something like that, you want to walk away right away from it. Well,
Mhm.
okay, maybe she pretend or whatever, but she's still with him for 3 years.
Mhm.
Okay, I don't think she should walk out of there with nothing. Again, the love of money is the root
Mhm.
of all evil.
Mhm.
She probably went there with a bad intention, but if he was the provider and she was with him for all the years, it's hard to say because we don't know the situation. But no matter what, if she was living with him, if they were actually not separated but living together, and he making other, how she didn't know for these 3 years the man making the money and you don't see anywhere the money is. You have to know someone, even if you knew you were keeping it someone, you were asking him about it. You got to know something. Something got to wake you up. But no
Mhm.
matter what the situation is, if he is
Mhm.
something like he was giving the money to his mom and he was
Mhm.
playing the game with her and keeping her with him and they're together for the 3 years, why should he be the provider and not give her anything? She don't have to walk away with everything, but he should be able to provide or give her something. I think that would be the fair thing to do because he was with her. But I don't know the situation, whether they were separated or not. It's hard to say.
You see, he's from Morocco. He was born in Spain. Thank you, Milfa, for the information. So, Kobe, welcome as well. Kobe said this remind me of former Ivorian player Emmanuel Ibe. Woman divorced him. He went broke and homeless after the process. There you go. There you go. And I was in Africa, right? And I was in Africa, right? So definitely, I don't blame this boy, man. I don't blame him. What? I don't blame him. I don't care. Right now, the situation she going through, she can go on any media. She will make money. If that child support, let her pay the child support or
They
children
got
support.
children.
I don't know. Audience, do they have kids? I think they got one or two. I don't know. I think, I just briefly listened to the conversation. And the moment my brother-in-law, JB, said, Muku, what you think about? I say he was right. I say he was right. He was right. Because look at the story, Emmanuel, Will Kobe talking here. In Africa, Ivorians and Africans, right? You divorce the player. He went broke, nothing till he was homeless. So you think this boy from Morocco play a born in
But
Spain,
no, no, no.
playing
But
for
that doesn't
two
even
boys?
seem right.
They don't.
Doesn't seem right. That doesn't seem right because what making homeless? Okay, I don't think they will
After the
even if
divorce,
they divorce.
they
No, they won't take all
girl,
his
they
money and give
rip
it
him
to.
off. They get him all his assets. She probably got all his assets. And
No, that will
sometimes
not happen. They
and
won't take all
another
his
thing,
money and give it.
and
Something
another
else
thing,
wrong with it. She
you
probably got some of his money or half of his money, but something else. They will not take all your money and give it to the person. No, that's not true. Something
Jojo,
else with the spirit.
Jojo. In as much the US, when you marry, you in a house, that house for two of you will decide. You will sell that house, you will divide that
Exactly.
house. You understand? I'm
Yes.
saying Africa, America, the European system is different from Africa. Africa, when they're ready to rip you, they rip you. So this boy, after you go through all of this, you not work so hard, you not save these boys, not fall down, they not wear shame, they're for them, some of them got bruised all over their body here today. If you go and take half of that boy worth, and he knew that it was not utter love, he knew that later on you were not, they get frustrated. They get depressed. Depression lead people into all kinds of things. Me, I agree, man. I
And then
agree.
what comes the love
They
of
have
money?
divorce.
Like what he just put there. He said they had two boys. Now
I never.
she got two boys for him. So that means they were in a relationship for this long or whatever time it is. Okay, if I or he saw something about her, I will back it up where he able to give some money, keep a lot of money, a lot of his money with his mom. But for her to walk out with nothing, that's totally wrong because she's his a wife, mother of his children, okay, and been with him for all these years. She don't have to take all he about when the woman with you all the time and you are the provider, she should be able to have something to get her going. I don't think it's fair. Look, the love of money will make us think the way we're not supposed to. Okay. He should be able to keep some money. I understand that, but look, two children. That means they rather were together for some time.
So let me ask
Okay.
the question. Let me ask the question, audience. Before he met this woman, was his assets in his mom's name, or he put the assets in his mom's name, his money, everything in his mom's name before the divorce or during the separation or divorce? The guy he's talking about, he said he was a professional soccer player. He made millions in Europe. Yeah,
Okay, my question is, if I all they get it, for they're not taking all his money and give it to give all his money to her. They give her some and they give him some. So the one he get, what he did with it, I make him to go broke and homeless.
but Jojo, this is the thing here, right? They're going through divorce. Definitely, they will order this player. Will order him to take care of his children. He will take care of his children, but he don't have to be
Okay.
no wife while he put his money. The thing is not about the children. He capable enough to take care of his children, but she won't have for the bottom wife that she came and met him with.
No, I think it would not be fair that the money he had, she should get her hands
That's
on it.
why
That's
she won't
totally
have for what
wrong.
he got.
That is
Half for what he
so
got.
wrong. But what I'm
Huh.
saying, it's not fair either for her to walk away for as his children mother and his wife. It would not be fair for her to walk away with nothing. That would be totally wrong. Every money that he had before he met her, she shouldn't lay her hands on it. Okay. And I'm not saying that all the money he made, she should take that they were together, she should take everything. But say she married to him. He know that he had the money. He married her. I don't think she should walk away with nothing. I'm not saying she should take half of his stuff. No, that's not okay. But he should be able. She
You
should be
think
able to walk
you know
out with
what?
something.
I think this should be implemented in Africa and around the world, most especially with celebrities that have a lot of worth. I think and I believe they should do a prenup everywhere. Every celebrity, you agree. What you have, you take. What you come in with, you take. What I brought in is mine. What we make together is ours. You understand?
Yes.
Well, so take for example, if I'm bringing it in, if you have children for me, it should be written on the printer. If you have children for me, it's my responsibility to take care of my children. I agree to support my children till they reach the age to be on their own. You understand? Secondly, whatever I have right now with you being there, I will share it with you. But whatever you come and meet me with, it's mine. It's mine. Oh, hey,
Somebody, I don't think they take the money that you had and give it to the person. I don't think that's how.
this my GC beauty. I need to come to prenup on it for me.
Well,
Sis, I'm
you
telling
start
you,
doing
man.
it. You start doing it while you and my BIL were together. So I don't think you should do prenup
I
on
know
it.
I just playing. I just joking. It's just a little joke. Mm.
Someone
So
asked me
guys,
a
comment
question.
here, comment. Let me see. What was it? My question to you then, why a career woman will ask for 50% of him, her husband's worth? That's the question to you.
Well, I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't know the situation. Now, get me clear. I don't know the situation. I don't even know if she working.
I come and read.
Was she
Let's
a
go out with
single
yeah.
mom?
Mhm,
Was she
mhm.
working? Because if she working, then she get her own money. Well, not just that she get a lot of money too, like she's saying. Then she got her money. If like two celebrities, you're not going after. You shouldn't go after his money. But I don't know if she was a stay-at-home mom, like you heard me talking.
Mhm.
Since I've been talking, I said if he was the provider. Okay, so I don't know the situation, and I don't want to, I just say from both ends, because I don't know if she was just home taking care of the kids and he was the provider. But if she making her own money, a lot of money, then she able to take care of herself. I'm just saying, if she was there taking care of the family at home, stay at home mom or whatever, then that's what it. I don't know. I don't know.
Walk away. He say something here. She put in for divorce or separation for sexual abuse. So she divorcing him because I think he was accused. I don't know
Yeah.
if he was guilty.
And
Accused.
that's where
This
I said,
another
when
thing.
you
This another thing, honey. I don't know. Was he accused or he was guilty? If he were accused, I would never leave my husband because he was accused. Even I would say this, even if he was guilty, he was not accused. So let's say he was guilty, right? Jojo, me and you, we know that people lie on celebrities, right?
a lot.
People do things to celebrities to bring them down. Let's talk about the country that we live in. Women can just say, "Oh, he touched my butt," and you get in trouble for that. Does that mean you're guilty? No. Let's say two of us, different complexion, come and say, "This dude molested me or harassed me, sexual harassment or molested me." You know, a black man, I would say in America, they are not innocent until proven guilty. You know that? A lot of black men are guilty before proven innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So women can lie on people when he guilty. I said this, and I'm saying it with all sincerity. I will not leave my husband because he was accused for sexual harassment. I'm not saying men don't lie, but I know I would. You have to know your husband. You have to know what he's capable of. I don't care if you spend 2 years with that man, you will know who he is. You will work for him. If he's the kind of man that you know will do this, you will know that he's capable enough to do it. I wouldn't put in divorce because my husband was accused of sexual harassment or sexual abuse. I will not do it. I will not.
Like I said, we don't know the situation, but as a wife, if you hear that your husband is accused of something like that,
Okay.
that's
Kobe,
all.
you want to come? What I can do, I can send you a link. I can post a link right here, right now. Just click on the link when I post it and follow the link, and then definitely you'll be able to come on. Okay? Just give me a minute. I will post a link and you can come on live. Okay? Just give me 1 minute, Kobe. I definitely will send the link to you. Just give me a couple of minutes. I will just post the link. What you do, just inbox me, hi, and then I will send a link to you and you can come on live, okay? So
Now,
go
if
ahead.
you're as a wife, if your husband is accused of something like that, that's what your husband and wife for. You have to be by your husband's side and get to the bottom of it until you find
Exactly.
out if he actually did it. Because
Hmm.
that's what you are partners for. You're
Yes.
not supposed to leave your partner. So if she just hear about it, if she ready to file for divorce, that means she was looking for the excuse to get out and run with the money. Okay,
Hmm.
because no matter what you heard, that's your husband. You have to be behind him and
Hmm.
follow the bottom. Because if your husband really did that,
Hmm.
that's something you have to walk away from him for the day that's something she can say she can walk away. But she's supposed to back him up until she get to the bottom to know if he did it or not. But if she just heard about it and she decided to fight for this, well, that means she was looking for the excuse to walk out.
Hmm.
And who knows, she might be one of the person that paid that person to accuse it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm saying right there. That's it. So let me put some comment up so you can address it. Why I try to send this link to Kobe, okay? You see, he was just saying, hold on, Kobe, I'm about to bring you on. I will send you the link and you come on. Just give me a minute. So go ahead and Jojo, while I do this, I will mute my mic.
Yeah, and like I said, we read it on like what Awedi is saying, that he was just accused, and then right away she's ready to file for divorce. Well, we don't know her side of the story, you know. So I don't, if it is, if what Wendy is saying is true, then she's totally wrong. It means she's just trying to get out of the marriage for some other reason. Because if you hear that your husband was accused or is accused for something like that, you want to stay by your husband, but then at the same time, you want to go at the battle because you don't want, whether he's your husband or not, you will never want for someone to do that to your child. So, as a wife, you're going to stay on his by his side, but at the same time, you have to really go. You have to find out whether he really did it or not. But if you were just excused and rather when she put in divorce, there's something wrong. Something wrong. I don't think if that's how it happened, I don't think she's right. Again, we don't know the full story. We don't know the other side of the story. So that's difficult for you to just jump in and start accusing the other person. So I'm just going stopping here and there to say, if he was just accused, that's her husband. She needs to stand by him. But at the same time,
Yeah,
at the
wait.
same time, she should get at the bottom of it. Because if he did it, then he has to be punished for what he did.
Yeah, Kobe, y'all, I just sent you the link so you can come on if you want. Just follow the prompt and we are you into the studio. Yeah, we don't have a number to call, but we do have we can bring you on the platform or you can call me on Messenger, either one. Yeah, so I don't think she was wrong. I don't think she was wrong. hmm
You don't think she was wrong? What you mean?
I don't think he was wrong. I'm sorry.
But you don't know the situation. We don't know really what's this. I mean, as time go by, we will
Yeah.
hear. But if what Wendy is saying, if that's how it happened, then she's really wrong. You can just hear something about your husband, rather when you want to file divorce. What love do you have for him? What trust you have for him? You know, she needs to get to the bottom of it to see if her husband is capable of doing such a thing. Then she can start to make a decision on that. But you just her or someone accusing him, and then you file for divorce, and all you want half of what he earned. Hey,
hmm
I don't know.
Yeah. So that's it. That's like Salmon say here. A lot of these celebrities' wife need to be like Hillary Clinton, who stood by Bill Clinton when he was accused. Exactly. Exactly.
So you will stay by your
Exactly.
husband until the truth come up.
Yes.
And when she found out her husband actually did it, she was really mad at him. And so then that's your decision to stay in it or not stay in it, because you have the right to walk away if it is something that you cannot take. And you have the right to stay in it to work it up with your husband. But that's something that you want to be by his side until you find out whether the person is guilty or not.
hmm Okay. Yeah. So we need our imports. We need unnecessary. I will pause for a minute and I'll be right back.
Yeah, so
Okay,
it's
hello. We have Willie on the phone.
okay,
Willie, you
good.
are live. Welcome to the Let's Talk About It with Muku and Jojo. Can you hear him?
No, why can't he
Mhm.
come on the live?
Can you come on the live? I sent you the link. Just follow the prompt. Copy it.
This
Copy
is
it.
a table. This
Yeah.
is a table show. When he come on, let's rock
All
this
right.
table up.
Hold on, Willie. What you do? Copy and paste it in your Chrome, and then they will guide you through it. Okay. Copy and paste it in the Chrome. Yeah, then they will guide you through it. Okay.
Yes, someone. Yes, for her asking for half of it, something wrong. It
Yeah,
got to
that
be
was
for the
just
amount
too.
of
That
money.
was just a screen. Yeah,
That
that was
that
just.
what she did, make it to seem like she offered the money, because if you're a woman who actually really got into the marriage because you love your husband, you will be asking for something that will just help you get along the way, not asking for half of his stuff. I don't think I think she's really wrong about that. But again, when you're married, everything should be together. So I rather to know that situation. But for her to just ask for divorce and want her something about the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you all have to get prepared. For example, if you marry a celebrity like that, you think he just gonna you the money you get, you shouldn't just be going shopping. You should have be putting the money somewhere too. So just in case you have something. So what she was doing with all the money she was getting from here, I sure she was getting money. She wanted to tell me she didn't keep anything.
Well, all
Because
that money the man got,
I want to love you to be I want to marry you. What we do there here to work? I think what we doing here. We're talking about a celebrity. So she was getting money. When she was not getting money. So what she was doing with some of the money that she was getting? Was she working? Was she a stay-at-home mom? I mean, there is more to this.
okay. Hold on. Hold on. If you want me to, let's go ahead and I will send it to you. Let me put this on here. Rosalind. Hey, thank you, sis. Welcome. Thank you, and thanks for coming
Welcome,
on.
darling.
Thank you so much. So, Jojo, hold on.
Good evening, my sister. Welcome, Wata.
Welcome, Wata. Welcome, Wata. Will Wonston, can we, can I get off for a minute? I'll be back, guys.
Okay, so if you have anything to say, about the whole thing, I know from today until the weekend or next week, we will hear a lot of it. We'll hear more about it. So right now, it's not easy for us to just jump to the gun, but for what we are seeing now, we will just talk about it. For her to just go straight, I want divorce, I want half, something wrong. She got to be about the money. I'm not 100%, but for you to go for me, if I get into a marriage, I'll be getting into it for love. So even though I would love if my husband make it more, I would love for you to, but I will not be asking for all of his money. I'll be asking for something that will sustain me for a bit, but not for the whole thing. Because let me tell you, the love of money is the root of all evil. So you don't want to be in something for the money, then your intention will come all wrong. So if you have anything to say, you can comment at the bottom there, and we will discuss it. So I don't think I haven't seen any new comment. Yeah. So yeah, for her just fine, Yeah, I think that it's true you're saying, Wata, because for her to just hear that if that's the way the story is, she just heard that he was accused and right away, boom, she filed for divorce. Oh, I want her. For her to even just ask for her, just like that, it almost like all about the money. No matter what, she's gonna get money for him. She got 2 children for him, but the way she's making it to look like, it almost like she was in it for the money. And maybe that's the reason why she even had children, because okay, you know what? Let me have children for him just in case, And no matter what we say or what we do, she will make money because people would love to interview her. People would like to ask questions or whatever. All of that interview, she will start to make more money out of that. But with her just going straight, I want half of his money. It's something.
That was just
something
extreme. That was just extreme. Yeah, you can't want half of the man worth. Yes.
She got to wait that they investigate the whole thing, if he accused or not. For her to just jump to the gun, and the first thing she asked for is half something up.
Yeah. So guys, for those who wants to come on, I put the link comment right here. The link comment is right here. Just click on this link and follow the prompt. Jojo, you don't want to know what Facebook just did. Facebook blocked me for sharing, so I can send messages right now.
Why?
So I don't know. I just tried to send Will, and it's not going to. So, but yeah, so I got it on the comment section here. You can just click on it to be able to come on to be a part of this conversation. We got about 30 more minutes to go, and we'll call it a day. It's a wet day. Me and Jojo been tired. We didn't even want to come on. I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. She said, I'm so exhausted. But last week we didn't come on because some busy schedule. But we say we love you guys. thank you so much for the support. And we women, we should school our boys to be smart. Most especially if you got only two, you only got one. School your boy, your only boy child. Nobody taking advantage of my child. No, I will not do it. So
I
what to
think
do?
the money gonna make it now. The way the money thing going, it's not gonna be about love anymore. It's just gonna be about the money, 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 money. And maybe if they make our money or the woman got money to get together, they should find out or they should find a way how they're gonna do it. Okay, if I make this, I will give you this. You can put this in your account. This is mine. Just in case, because the money making, you don't even see the true love anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You don't see the true love. A lot of women nowadays, the same
So
thing we talk.
on here, we don't have a way where the people can just log and come on. It has to be through the link.
Yes, because I'm not using like the regular face. It's not the regular Facebook page we're using. Yeah, we're not using the regular Facebook page. We are using a program, like this.
I think we have to figure out where we can get a call line or something.
Yes, we can do a call line. They can call me if he's not going through, he can call me on Messenger. I will answer for my cell phone. I will answer for my iPad.
Some of you are so right. People are blinded by money. I'm telling you this money thing. Oh, the Bible says that, the love of money. Money make people not to even be real. Money make people to just make them look bad. It looks like someone coming on. Is that?
Yeah, put me on.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Sorry, that's me.
Can you put your video on? We'll see your face. Put your video on.
No problem. That's really, yeah.
Hi, Will. How are you? Welcome. Will has been one of our strong
Well,
supporters.
I can see Will is ready to hit this thing.
No, I'm ready. No, listen.
Hold on. Let me put Will in the middle. Will got to come between the women here.
No problem. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
No, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So, if our brothers action was criminal, we wouldn't be here, applauding him for his action, and I don't want to come and celebrating him, but this is the thing, though. The man was accused, right? I come on the show later on when I receive the message. So the point here is, if the person is accused, so what is marriage? The marriage is what? For better or for worse, right? Go with the person until the person gets to the point where it's no more. In the case of this this player, there is a soccer player too in Spain. I'm sorry, I'm just forgetting his name, right? He after the World Cup, he went back to Spain. He went to a club, and it was an allegation that he met this teenager he met this female. Let's put it. He met this female in the club. He tried to lure her to the bathroom and stuff like that, and she tried to resist him. And according to the story, he did inappropriate stuff, with her. But she came out and she was crying. She called the police and everything. So this guy was called to book, and it was glaring that actually, the facts were there that this is what he did. But yet and still, his wife did not just jump up. Even being a Spanish lady, she did not just jump up and say, "Oh, I divorced him. I want this and I want that." No, let's be honest. They should even be ashamed to this lady. Okay, number one, she's 12 years older than the man. Okay, that's number one. Look up the story. Okay, and not to go to let me just digress just a little bit on the issue of this guy I was talking about, Emmanuel Iboyi. This is our Ivorian brother next door. Okay, he plays soccer. He even played for Arsenal. He was a very, very good left back for Arsenal. Like, talking about the days of Christopher Ware, all those people had to play soccer. He had money. But the same thing again as divorce is trapped. Okay. And he was set up. This brother went broke. Read about Emmanuel Iboyi. Okay. He went broke. He went like homeless. Okay. That's what happened to this brother. So she came into the relationship. I'm still trying to establish the fact wherein he had it transferred to his mother name prior to the marriage or when he just got into the marriage. This is the thing too, though. They say that if your Christmas is good, you can tell from the Eve, right? If Sis Muku brings all of the gifts and everything, say let's wrap it and let's wrap it and let's wrap it, all the kids will be silent, right? But we got no gift from the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. And we know how the Christmas is gonna be, unless now she's gonna perform some, some surprise thing and come on with it, right? And nobody would just want a surprise like that. So in my mind, two things. Either it was prior to or after. And if it was after they got married, but guess what? He too thought and said, okay, how this relationship is going on, I think I have to cover my back. You understand? I gotta have a fallback because guess what? I see how she behaves, either and how she feels she's older than me, and she feels she's a celebrity, and I've seen some of her actions and everything. He said actions speaks louder than words. Okay, I'm seeing some of the things that she's doing. Listen, Mom, this is what I see going on right here. The Muku just said, look, my son, try to do this. He said, oh yeah, that's why I get to bring it. I'm just trying to say that, right? So that could be the case. But your husband cannot just confuse. Boom, you jump on, you say, oh, okay, fine, but you can have 50 children. That's even to be the reason for which you would stay behind your husband. Okay? And you're celebrating your career person. According to the information, she has 200,000 followers, which of course you know they get money from that, right? Okay, so because of how influential she is, she got a source of income. Number one, if you're even going to divorce, you know what? We have our 2 children. They have is 1 and 3. Okay, listen. How can we take care of our children? And then the man said, no, I don't care. I don't do this. I don't do that. I want 25%. I want 50%. I want 100%. But you just go to you didn't even talk about this, nothing, and don't boom. I want 50%. So let me see now. Those who supporting this lady. Oh, I got mother. I got brother. I got mother. I got daughter. I got sisters. Okay. I got female cousins. I got aunties. And one of my sisters ran in studio there. I wouldn't want anything like this to happen to them. But listen, there's a smoking gun somewhere. This kid will not just go ahead and do this. Some people are seeing him as this evil person. I will pause a little bit so we can have this conversation, but it's kind of interesting. And I just have this, info right here to share. There's 5 things to know from this entire, stuff and everything. We have it right here to provide to the people.
Yeah, sure. And definitely, I'm not backing her though. I'm not backing her.
Yeah, for her to go for half of his money, that's a problem. That's
actually, there was this guy. If you all remember, the guy who helped to rescue the 3 girls from Ohio. If you all remember, I think it was back in 2013 or 2012 or something like that. And he said, if you see a white, he just made this comment. If you see a white girl, a pretty white girl running into a black man, they're giveaway, right? If she just goes straight for the 50% and not talking about her kids and nothing, they're giveaway. I mean, I just want to say that they're giveaway. We gotta look into everything too. So I was just looking at this Daily Mail right here prior to coming on the screen, and I would just share this right here. This. Let me see if it's gonna allow me. Okay, yeah, Daily Mail right here. Okay.
Walter, after Will gets done, you can call me a messenger and I'll
But before Will leave this place, he will have to say something about our first comment. Did you take him off?
No, I'm here. I was just sharing.
I'm just trying to share the information he's giving us.
Okay.
Oh, Will, you took it off.
Oh, sorry. No, hold on. Yeah, I'm going to share it. I'm going to kind of share it real quick. Okay.
Bring it back and I'll put on the screen.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's money hungry, and now look what he did. He prepared himself for her.
Yeah. And are you all seeing the screen?
Yes, we
Yes.
can see it.
Okay. It says 5 things to know about sorry, I can't pronounce his first name, or Hakimi and Habad Abuk amid the rape scandal. Okay. I mean, it's just accusation. Look at these 5 things. However, the Daily Post brings you 5 things to know about Hakimi and Habib amid the rape scandal and their divorce scandal. Hakimi is 12 years younger than his Tunisian wife, Habib, who is 36 years old. Okay, and it says in March of this year, Habib labeled the marriage to Hakimi failed project. You hearing that? She says it's a failed project. Okay, while revealing that the reason behind the desire to divorce Hakimi from Moroccan International is because of their marriage is uh, practically done. You get that? And they have to. Number 3 says Hakimi and Abu have two children. I'm sorry, Amin 3 and Nahim 1. The pair married in 2020, 2 years after meeting in 2018. Okay, and Hakimi, Hakimi, imminent divorce means that their marriage only lasted for 3 years. The PSG defender is set on record one of the shortest marriages in football history. Correct. So that's just the Daily Mail giving you those 5 points, right? But look in there, some of the comments that she was talking about a field project and whatever. If you really going into a marriage, that is, this is a marriage that we are going into. You are in it for the long haul. But no one is saying that the marriage is abusive. She did not mention that the marriage is abusive. Okay, and there's no way on saying that the marriage was abusive. The marriage was abusive. No, there was no way saying that the marriage was abusive. Okay, that's one. Another thing is here that the man is not a criminal. Okay, it's not like the man had his identity. Then when both of you got together, you notice that he's a criminal, he got felon and all the stuff like that. It's nothing like that. It's not in the case, right? This case is about accusation. Okay, it's about accusation. So if it is a field project, when the project first started, didn't you see all these red flags and everything? Look, let me tell you something. She can cry rivers. She can cry river of anything along the ocean. It's dead giveaway right there. Something that was under the foot. They got together 2020, they got married. Okay? I mean, it happens, right? It happens. But if you just go into a marriage, then, after like within 2 years time, you're talking about it's a field project, then the next one, if the project is failing, you will start to feel and you want to work with it. I mean, you had, I mean, you that relationship, you got family, right? If you see something trying to crumble apart, you want to fix it and make sure. Again, unless if the person is, is a felon, if the person is an abuser, then you know that the person has the habit of molesting other people, then those ones, I mean, they are indefensible. You cannot defend those kind of behavior. But what did the man actually do? They said he was accused of rape. How many times have someone ever accused this brother of rape? You can't even count on your one finger. You can't even count. Somebody just said, "Oh, they accused the man." Boom. You know what? Man here is a field project. In fact, going straight to go and hit in the middle. But now I'm reading some other stories. This is the channel. This is on there too. Celebrating her. Sorry, let me to that. Those are who are celebrating her. And if this is going to be true, the table is going to turn around the world. Because that's why. Looking at the whole picture, this man got fired to even take care of his. Even though he's making millions of PSG, right? I understand he's making millions every month, right? This brother, according to legally, he cannot support his own children. That his wife got money. So when it go into divorce, you know what's gonna happen? You laughing again. The table turn around. So now
It turn around. It play to turn around.
you see some of the
So she works.
she works. This is a celebrity. She
Oh, but no.
You see, oh,
So where happened the money? Where is her money?
She's a celebrity. You understand? She got money. She got good money. You understand? She got good money. This girl was to drain this board dry like our brother next door, Emmanuel Iboy. That's why you see a lot of men celebrating this guy of his action. And I don't want to believe that he just got up one morning and the idea came to his mind. I want to believe that this book was saying that, you know, soccer practice, karate practice, basketball practice, football practice, tennis practice, all the practice to go out taking him from one place to another. He had a conversation with her. And I want to believe that he brought up to this what this is my idea to him. And he just took it and ran with it.
Well, he did what was best for him. And like I said, there was a reason why this boy did that. And for her to say that it was blinded for he keeping all of that money away from her, something wrong. That means they had decided on something where she was celebrating. It was probably just everyone got their money and they bring it what to pay for bills. So like I said, it is what it is. But before you leave, we want you to talk about something about the topic today. You know about the topic we have today about the main topic is about long distance. What do you think about long distance relationship?
So I mean, I see long distance a two-way street, right? Some long distance relationship, I mean, they end up becoming successful. You know, I've watched this TV series called 90 Days Fiancé. You know, where they're doing long distance and they will have to go there. Some of them end up, you know, being successful, and some of them no. The thing is, first I would say life is all about race.
Yeah.
You know, one time, it was on one day. It was one day while back home. This Sunday actually, this day on Sunday I did not go to church, but I walked past the church door, and the pastor was preaching. He talked about race. He said life is all about race, and it's even risky not to take a risk. You understand? If you say, "Oh, you know what? I'm scared to drive car. I don't want anything to happen to me. I said that I will walk." It's more risky when you're walking by the roadside. You don't know. You have a drunk driver coming. It's an example I'm giving, right? So people always want to try. You know, people always want to try. People want to say, "Okay, you know what? I will give this a try." And now this is the thing. When you are giving it a try, you will see some red flags along the way if there are any. You will see some truth. Okay, if the person on the other end is not actually sincere, right? You will get to know. I mean, nobody, you know, turning here unless if you just want to.
So wait, my question was, can a man or a woman be committed in a long distance relationship?
Okay, again, I would say, yeah, no. Again, from watching this 90 Days Fiancé, I believe you all, you know, have watched it one day or some time. From watching 90 Days Fiancé, I would say yes and I would say no. People can be committed in the 90 days, in a distance relationship. Some are not just committed. Again, I would say this. There's this brother from Nigeria. Okay, there's this brother from Nigeria. He always talked about Donald Trump, his dream of coming. Donald Trump, he was in a relationship with an older lady from Ohio. If you all follow that episode, one older lady his name is Michael. His name is Michael from Nigeria, right? And his parents also, you know, this lady was old and white. He was an older lady. But from that episode, I see that this brother was genuine in this about this relationship. You know, he was kind of committed to this relationship. But so many he has so many, obstacles along the way. From the family side, the more got him stand for talking bad him, and also the lady. Sometimes the lady would just talk to him like a kid, but he remained committed. But again, on the flip side, here is that was he just committed to come to the U.S. Uh, was committed actually for the long haul. So again, it depends on which side the person is sitting. Since to be honest with you, I would say yes and no.
Okay. So thank you for your time, Owen. I really appreciate your presence
Thank you.
here, and
We
thanks
appreciate
for
it.
always being our content.
Thank you. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank
So
you,
what time
everybody.
you can call now if you're available? So we got about 5 more minutes. Why don't you can call now if you can? Let me just call her.
Who wanted to
Call
come on?
before. Let me just call her.
Maybe she would love to come on.
She said she wanted to. She called earlier. She wanted to talk. She don't want to come on. Anyway. So everybody, thank you so much. Thank you so very much for being on today. We appreciate you, and we will continue tomorrow. We're sorry, our Liberia people, our Liberia people for the schedule. We got different schedules, so we can come out on a fixed schedule. We will fluctuate every month our schedule. So thank you guys for watching. We love you guys. Have a fruitful upcoming week, and women. School your boys. School your boys. There are girls out there that are running just to come and mess with our boys. Okay, I think she's calling now. Let me answer. Somebody calling. Hold on.
How about schooling the girls also?
Hello. Yes, so school your boys, school your daughters. But I'm talking about my boys. My girls are smart. Girls are smart. They know what's up. So school your boys, guys. And I know people might say, "Oh, I'm married, married." Some people just look at marriages differently. They marry, everything, marry for better for worse. They too shall become one. We all know that scripture, but there are certain things you just cannot be one in. So we thanks for having you in our corner. And we love you guys with the love of God. Liberia, when you wake up, just go and replay the program, and then you can follow and comment. So Josephine, your closing comment, and we'll call you a day.
And we said, I just want to say thanks for you guys coming in, even for those of you who comment in, even if you don't have much to say, even the hello is very good. Someone make a comment here, Jojo Jenna one for money. Right. Willie, whatever, man. Whatever. Okay. Now, looking at you, I don't know if you're married or not.
He's
So
married.
to be watching to see, your wife got to see where that money going. We got to find out where to make money, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, guys, for coming and always ready. You are most welcome at any time. I know we appreciate you guys. This is something for every one of us to just talk and share. This is a family thing, a friend thing, and for us to do. But I appreciate you guys coming on. Whenever time we know the schedule is messed up, we don't have a particular day, but whenever we come on, you guys are ready to come in.
So, guys, we're about to leave, and the caller calling back. So let's just hear her point of view. Hi, Wata Kamara. You are live on the Let's Talk About It with local and online TV and table talk with Jojo. What's your saying on this? Can you guys hear her? Just say yes or no.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
We can.
Okay, thank you. So which one was starting off first? Because
What?
about to talk.
Which one of them you want to comment on? You can go ahead and comment on either one of them.
Anyway, as for the married couples, I don't have much understanding, but my own short way of understanding, the woman should do hard for money. As for me, because when you're married to a man, I don't think it may be hurtful, but you have to. Sometimes it may be, now is the man who know if it will be her, what you going to say, what you going to do. So she have to attend the kids like it can be me. It may not be hard for money so much that it. Anyway, the case go people will say she hard for money because she rushed for the man of percentage. And this case now is that it. The man don't have nothing in his account. And she is the one that going for divorce. So it's not the guy that request for divorce. As for me, maybe we feel for her because of the children. So and the mother too will feel. So you will get the children support. But when you can't be she and the man, she will be the loser. Because according to the marriage as well, we don't marry it. When you're going to leave here, man, you are the woman you want to fight for divorce. You return a man half of your property, so she will be the loser. As for me, in this case, that's my own mind.
So what do you think about the long distance? Can you be committed to a long distance relationship?
Since the long relationship is not easy. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's easy. But as for me, majority of it, it can come successful.
Are you in a long distance relationship?
Of course.
Okay.
For me, that's what I'm saying. Can't get successful. It's too hard.
Okay. Okay, Wataka Mara, thank you so much. You have been our fans since we were on Stone TV, and you still have been following on. We are so glad to have you, and we say thank you. Share the video. Thank you for your support, and we love that you guys are in our corner and encouraging us to bring things out and talking about things that would benefit our brothers and sisters out there and not drama. So we thank you guys for the faithful feed.
Yes, you are late.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the wonderful discussion. Thank you.
And when he said thank you, Color Jojo's sister with black. Whatever, man, when he go for a place to sleep tonight.
Yeah, okay? TJ, you're late. Okay, thank you. Bye. So everybody, that was Wataka Mara calling from I think Europe or so. But anyway, everybody, thank you. Willie, thank you. TJ, you late. Just go sit down somewhere. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. We love you guys. Say have a good weekend. Go to church. Look at my yon. You see that my grandbaby there? My yon. So see you guys. Love ya. We'll see you next week. We'll post the time and day. Bye.
Bye.